Hey everyone, Tracy here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create custom fan page tabs using the MLSP pre-created capture pages. Now these are really great for when you want to start doing Facebook PPC and driving traffic to offers because they're already set up in order to help you get likes and leads from your fan page. And since they're already made for you, you don't really have to worry about all that technical stuff of setting up your own capture pages and tabs and all of that. It's a really quick process to do. And you have to make sure you have your fan page already set up. So if you don't have your fan page, then don't even do this step yet. But for those of you who do have your fan page created, this is what you want to do. You want to be in the back office of MLSP, which is where I am now. Come over to My Websites, click on MLSP Facebook Applications, and then you're going to go over here and click Add New Application. And then you're just going to name your application, which will be, I guess you'd want to name it based on what your page is about. So before you name it, let's just look through the actual pages that you can choose from. And as you can see, there's a lot of pre-created pages for you, and you can customize them. There's even a way for you to create your own, but for now, let's just stick to the ones that are already made for you. As you know, MLSP has free training systems and they also have products that you can sell. I think it's good to have a little bit of both on your fan page if you're going to make the tabs, just because the free training is really good to drive traffic to, and then once you build rapport and a relationship with your fans, then you can move on to some of the more paid products. And so for the purposes of this tutorial, let's just use one of the Facebook trainings because that's the platform we're going to be using, and a lot of people are always looking for ways to grow their business on Facebook. So let's see, right here, let's check out Famous on Facebook, and you can actually click Preview Design, and it'll show you what this is going to look like on your page. So before someone's a fan, so if you're driving traffic and you're trying to get new people to your page, before they're a fan, if you drive them to this page, it's actually going to have them like your page before they can actually see the capture page itself. And then once they've liked your page and became a fan, they'll be able to see this version of the capture page and tab, which is basically going to ask at the end for them to opt in so that they can see the free trainings. There's a great way to get a like and get a lead. And if someone decides they don't want to opt in, well, at least you got a like out of that, and it gives you a way to still build a relationship with those people on your fan page. So let's click out of that. So now we know we're doing a Facebook one, so we will just name the application. I know Facebook is weird about using Facebook or FB when you're creating tabs, but I don't think that matters at this point. So let's for now just put Famous on Facebook as the name. And then you're going to choose your autoresponder, which you should have already set up. If you didn't, it automatically goes to the default autoresponder that MLSP has, which means they capture your leads for you, and you'll see them up here under My Leads. If you have already set up your Aweber or GVO, you can go ahead and choose one of those lists. And then the next step, we actually need to head over to Facebook in order to grab a Facebook app ID. So we're going to go to developers.facebook.com/apps, and that's going to bring you to something like this. If you haven't already created a developer account, it might ask you to do that first, but you just follow along with those steps and then it will bring you to this page right here. And once you're here, you're just going to go ahead and click Create New App, and this is actually where you can't use anything associated with Facebook. So what we'll do is just write something with social media. Social media training, that should be fine. You don't have to put a namespace, and category, you would just go ahead and put something like business, and then click Continue. Do the security check. Okay, so now this is where you're actually going to get the app set up to integrate with the MLSP. So we have our display name here, and our namespace, we don't need to put that like we said. the app domain is actually going to be mlmleadsystempro.com. If you noticed, we're not putting www and we're not putting http on this part. You just want to put the actual domain itself. Sandbox basically just means that only you and testers can see this app right now. I'm just going to click disable because I don't mind if people see it while I'm working on it. But if you want it to make sure that everything's good to go and perfect while you're working on it, then you would just click enable, and then once you're ready to show people, you would disable that mode. And before we go ahead any further, actually up here where it says social media training, you're going to see app ID. This is actually what MLSP is asking for right now in order to start the integration process. So you just copy that, head over to back over to MLSP, and where it was asking for the app ID, you're just going to paste that in right there. Click add new application, and you'll see now it's right here. So then we're going to go ahead and click on that, and it starts to guide you through a little bit more of the next steps. We're going to be using this Canvas callback URL coming up right now, so what we're going to do is just copy it while we're here. That's the only thing you need to copy right now until we get to the next part. So you're going to copy that link, head back over to Facebook App Developers, and now we're going to click Website with Facebook Login. This is where you're going to put the HTTP part of the MLM Lead System Pro website. So just put http://MLMLeadSystemPro.com. And then the last tab down here, Page tab, this is where we're going to put the information about the custom Canvas callback URL and all that. So the Page tab name, this is what people are going to see. So like we said, you can name it something with social media training. And then the Page tab, this is that Canvas URL that we just copied. We're just going to paste it here. And then you also want to put where it says secure page tab URL, paste that again, but this time just make sure that you put an S right after the P, so it makes it a secure page. And then you don't have to put anything for the edit URL. For the page tab image, you're free to use whatever images you want. You can see if MLSP has any in the back office, or you can, wherever you normally get images from, use that here, something that represents what the tab is about. For me, I like to keep it simple because this is something you're teaching other people and you just want your page to look clean. Then what I normally do is I'll just open up PowerPoint, kind of like I do with my videos, and I'll just create a rectangle and write in it whatever that tab is. So this would be free Facebook training. Make it a little bigger so people can see it. You can change the font up, change the colors up, however you want to do it. I'm not going to get into that for this video, but make it however you want it to look. And like I do with my other things, I would use Usng in order to capture this. Okay, which I don't have on here right now. Okay, so you can either use Usng or on your computer. If you have Windows, you most likely have a snipping tool. You would just open up that, and it allows you to just snip out the part that you want and then save it as an image. So let's just do that really quickly. And then we're going to go back over to the Facebook Developers tab, and where the Page tab image is, it might not be the right dimensions. You might have to play around with it until you get the kind you want, but let's just see what it's looking like right now. Okay, so this one's not letting it upload. You kind of have to, it says the dimensions. When you're using Usng, you can actually pick those specific dimensions, 111 by 74, and just pay attention to your file size, and then you just go ahead and upload that like that. And then you're going to click Save Changes. Go back over to MLSP, and once you've added all that and you have it the way you want it, you're just going to look here where it says to add this custom tab to your fan page. Click here, and it's going to ask you where you want to install it. We want to install it here. So we're going to click Add Page tab. And now we're gonna go see if that works. So we're gonna head over to our fan page. We're going to click here, and as you can see, it's right here. So if we added our image, it would look more like these ones up here. Like I said, just play around with your image until you get something that fits and something that works well. We'll click it to make sure it works. And I did this so that you could see this is what it looks like before. And then, like I said, when someone likes it, it's going to show them the capture page. So as you can see, it's really easy to install this tab. There's plenty. We'll go back over just so you can see again. There's plenty that you can choose from. You know, have fun with it. Do the ones that you think are, maybe there are certain marketing tactics in particular that you enjoy or that you do well. Maybe you're into video training, so you might want to do a video marketing tab on yours. You can do the prospecting one. Any of these are great ones to do, and they're already done for you, so it takes out all of that work. All you have to do is the simple step of installing, and then you can work on driving traffic and getting fans in order for them to see these tabs. I hope this cleared things up for anyone who might not have known about this cool feature in MLSP, and I will see you on the next video.